Okay. Can everybody please refresh your screens? Please refresh your screens. Can y'all see me? I hope we're suited and booted in here, because we good to go. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Please let me know, and we're just gonna keep moving right along today. If you can hear me, let me know. Somebody tell. Good. I got you, Rebel. Good. I got you, KK. Listen, this side piece studio is not going to do it. It's not going to win. Let me tell you. You hear me too? Thank you. Now, I'm going to give a little time to make sure everybody makes it back in here, because I cannot tell you what happened. That joker just turned itself off. I mean, it just like bloop. And I was like, what in the world? What in the whole heaven and earth is going on here? Okay, so I'm glad you all can see me and hear me too. Okay, here we go. I want to say good morning. I'm going to come around, and then we're going to let people keep coming back as I continue to say good morning to everybody that's in the Lion's Den. One reason, the Bishop of Twitch, my invisible pastor, he is here, my invisible bishop. He is here on this morning, but he's not here. Good morning to you, sir. If you're not following one reason, quit your wicked ways. Yes, quit your wicked ways, because listen, he's going to bless your whole life. That's my brother right there. Truck driver, yes, that's my Mufasa. That's my Lion King. Come on in here, truck driver. Mad love to you. Tell 10 toes up. Tall Pumps is pumping tall. Good morning to you, sis, and so much mad love coming to you. Thank you for being in the Lion's Den this morning. Get your coffee cup out. Auntie Diddy. Yes, Auntie Diddy is in the room, y'all. I appreciate me some her. She is the other half of Uncle Diddy, and appreciate her being in the Lion's Den this morning. So much mad love to you. Come through. Coming on down in KK79. She came in shouting, y'all. She came in bucking. She came in doing her thing. So much love to you, sis. And that's the kind of way we come in the Lion's Den. Come in bringing that praise. I love you, sis. Come on in here. I want to say good morning to you got blocked, so let me just jump on. Listen, my mods are already working this morning. They already blocking folk out of here. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm booking and I'm looking and I see, let's see, Queen Shauna 21. Come on in here. That's the queen. That's my sister. Nothing but mad love coming to you. Thank you for being in the Lion's Den this morning. Fairly all day. That's my sis right there. That's my dearest friend. She's traveling, y'all. She's out there in the streets. Y'all pray God's blessing of covering over her as listen, Fairly is my girl, and I love me some her. Good morning to you, sis. Nothing but love coming to you. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm booking, and I'm like, who else is in the Lion's Den this morning? This morning when I rose, I didn't have no doubt. BTD Mom, my biggest big sister, is in the room, y'all. So much mad love coming to you. I love me some you, BTD Mom. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I see Cassandra Woke 2022 is in the room. Love me some you, otherwise known as Sassy Cassie Slide and Glide. I love me some you. Good morning to you. You better come and help yourself. We was bucking when you came in the door. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm booking and I'm seeing who else is in the Lion's Den. John Studios. He is a streamer, y'all. And if you're not following John Studios, quit your wicked ways. Quit your wicked ways, because John will bless you. Yes, he will. In his wife beater and all, he will do it. Coming on down, and I see MCP 812. That's my sister cousin right there. Yes, I love me some you, and good morning to you. Come on in here and get your coffee cup out. Let's do this thing. Crazy Berrytown. That is my beautiful friend. Come on in here, Crazy Berrytown. She is a streamer. If you're not following Crazy Berrytown, quit your wicked ways. Yes, quit your wicked ways, because she will bless your whole life. She gonna Zumba you to Zion, saints. Zumba you to Zion. She'll give you a little sip and a little lip in chit chat. She will do it. She'll talk to you and get your heart right. Then I tell you what, she is anointed, and I mean this thing with all my heart. She is anointed to take and lead us in good grief. She is phenomenal. Love me some her. I love you and good morning to you. Come on in here, sis. Come right on in. Coming on down, and I'm looking in the book and see who else came in the basement while I was upstairs. Did anybody sneak up in here while I was upstairs? I'm looking and I'm booking and I'm checking it out. I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice. Original Man 718, come on in here. Come on in here, sir. So much mad love to you. I appreciate you for being in the Lion's Den this morning. Come on, come on, come on. Don't you want to go? Thank you for coming in. Now, I'm coming on down and I'm looking, oh my goodness, and who do I see but the liftress herself, the lifter of my head. Stay lifted is right here in the house in the Lion's Den. We love you, we love you, we love you. Come on in here, sis, and good to have you in the Lion's Den this morning. Love me some you. Now, coming on down and seeing who else is in the room, because you know I don't like to miss anybody. Squirt 1968, I'm so glad to see you. Come on in the Lion's Den, and we're glad to have you in here. You better roar. We got boss energy in the house. Coming on down, and I'm looking and I'm booking, and then darn, that's my girl. And she is the winner of Grandpa Holmes's chair. That's my girl, all the way from the UK. Bearded baritone. Oh my goodness, what have we done to have Bearded in the house? Yes, he is a streamer, y'all. He's a streamer. And I want you, if you're not following Bearded Baritone, quit your wicked ways. Quit your wicked ways and go on out there and follow my brother. He will bless your whole life. I'm coming down and I'm seeing who came in the basement while I was upstairs because I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. I think... Tall Pumps, I need you to go back to the prayer corner. I need you to go back to the prayer corner, back to the prayer closet. Yes, Tall Pumps. I just need you to get right back in, get those tall legs, those long legs of yours, and crawl right on back in the prayer closet because you need prayer today. Now, listen, it's another day's journey, and I'm glad about it. So, listen, go ahead, get those coffee cups out. Get those coffee cups out because, listen, we are doing this thing. We are doing this thing and having fun doing it. Now, I want to say, as you get those coffee cups out, I'm going to make a couple of announcements here, and I appreciate you for getting those coffee cups out. Yes, Den Darn, don't egg Tall Pumps on. Do not egg Tall Pumps on. Den Darn, I see you. KK, I see you. MCP812, I see you. Getting those coffee cups out. Come on. Don't you want to go? Now, listen, I'm going to stop and make a station identification, and thank you for getting those coffee cups out. We're going to stop and we're going to make a little station identification. Because yes, we're still on. We've got the Boss Energy Christmas Cruise that we're still boarding. I hope that you all are getting your money together. The deadline for your giving for that deposit will be February the 1st. So you've got this week, you've got through Wednesday of next week to make sure. Now we're booking up and it's going well. I want everybody that can go to get on this cruise. I know some of you cannot make this one, but as I said, there will be more. I promise you there will. This is just the beginning. Not only for the Boss Energy Christmas Cruise, but even those of R2, you know, we've already planned. We're going to have destination locations to have different conferences and workshops and opportunities to just get together and have fellowship. The Boss Energy Christmas Cruise is on and popping. It is ready for you to make your reservation. Please don't miss it because we're going to have a ball. But as we said, what happens on the ship stays on the ship. Cheerings, what happens on the ship stays on the ship. And I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm going to have a good time on this ship. So we're going to have a ball. All of those that have already booked, I want to say thank you to you. To the additional streamers, I still need to reach out. I'm going to do that today. But we have just a small thank you for those of the streamers that are also participating in the cruise. I want to say thank you to you, and I'll be reaching out and make sure, streamers, when you talk to T Summers, yes, this is in partnership with T Summers and her business. I want you all to make sure that you let her know that you are a streamer so you can get that little taste of a blessing that that we have for you for coming on the cruise. Once more and again, to any of the streamers that are traveling, please, please, please. Now we need to get out here. I want us to book these 32 rooms up. We're over a third of the way there, booked and paid for. We just need to get the rest of those rooms filled. So please, please, please find your friend. It's 2 in a room. Those rates are based on double occupancy. And I understand it can go up to 4 if you need to break those rates down. It can go up to 4 individuals in one room. So, and for those that want to go, I want you to be there. We want you there. We want you there. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your husband, tell your wife, bring your kids. We're going to have a nice Christmas together on that Boss Energy Christmas cruise. Now, that's what I want to say about that right there. And y'all keep that on your itinerary, on your agenda. I want to see you there. I want to see you there. Now, I just want to say before I move on, I want prayer hands in the chat, if you would, please. Stacy 546 is not with us this morning. She's going through some medical scenarios. I just want all kind of love. And she asked me, and I'm doing this specifically because she asked me, and she said, let me tell y'all this. And she said, the Lion's Den is my family for real. And she's not playing with that thing. She means that with every inch and fiber of her being. The Lion's Den, y'all are her peeps. And so she wants you all to know, thank you for those prayers, MCP 812. She wants you to know you are her family. She loves y'all. And thank you for all that you are doing in the way of lifting her up in your prayers. That's my girl. Love me some her, but she wanted to have that check-in this morning. Also, by way of station identification, thank you for those prayers, Bearded. By way of station identification, Simply Amazing, who was in our chat the day before she passed away. She will be eulogized and funeralized on this coming Saturday. So you know how we do from the Lion's Den. We try to make sure to have representation all the time. So we will, BTD Mom does an excellent job of getting our condolences out from the Lion's Den, as well as we will represent you all with some flowers at the service. So those services will be, the wake is Friday night and the funeral will convene Saturday morning. Many of you talked to her, as a matter of fact, that day before her passing. So I appreciate you all. Listen, we are family. This is real family. Thank you for those prayers, Tall Pumps. Thank you for those prayers, Crazy Berry Town. We are family over here, and we really, really enjoy supporting one another in the good times as well as the low times, because we're family and that's the way we roll. Thank you for those prayers. Stay lifted 2021. BTD Mom, I appreciate you all for the prayers. And I appreciate everybody that's been praying for me. And I just cannot thank you enough. I receive all the prayers. I receive all the condolences. I receive everybody that's just been lifting me through this very delicate time. I just cannot say thank you enough. This has been a time of learning how to just kick back and receive the love and let others step up to the front while I just kind of lay back and let the good times roll. Grief is real, and so I cannot speak enough about good grief and the power of it. And good grief is coming back. It's still on a hiatus because we're still healing. All of us are healing. But listen, Crazy Berry Town still already has vision for when it comes back. Please believe me. And she sent me something on yesterday that it was just so, it was like just a wow. Wow. It was so powerful. So please stay prepped and ready for good grief and its return, because I tell people all the time, grief is that equalizer. It makes no difference. Socioeconomic status, ethnicity, none of that matters. Grief, all of us are going to walk through it. And it's a beautiful thing to have somebody that you can walk through that journey. Oh, come on, Tall Pumps. Listen, you love me to infinity and beyond. I know y'all got me. And this has been my You Got Me season since getting that phone call from my goddaughter. And I appreciate, and when I tell you guys, you all have been holding me up. You guys have been holding me up, even in my meltdowns. And that's okay. Melting down is okay. I still got boss energy, but boss energy will let you melt. Huh? Did you hear what I said? Boss energy will let you melt right into the arms of those that you know love you and got your back. So I appreciate you all for having my back through this season and time. And we gonna make it. How about that? We've already made it because it's happening. Now, I think those are all the announcements that I have for this morning, and we're going to get ready to move right on in. What had happened was, whilst I slumbered, slept, and slumbered, and let me say this to y'all. Let me say this. I'm on a mission today, so I might go just a little bit differently. Honey, Original Man, you testing all of them. Get them all, baby, Original Man. Get them all. Test them all out. You know how we do it. We take this coffee, no cream, no sugar. We take this coffee strong and black. Honey, Original Man, he's working his jelly out there. He's working his jelly. Go ahead and work your works. I ain't mad at you, sir. What had happened was, whilst we slumbered, slept, and slobbered, we're going to get just a little bit of information. We got all of these mass murders that are going on. I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on that because that's not the energy that I'm trying to do today. Pray for the peoples, pray for these folks' minds, because obviously something is going on in these people's lives that we got all these people out here just shooting up people in mass and for no reason. I heard truck driver who shared about what happened in Louisiana, California. 7 killed, and this is the third mass shooting in 3 days in California, y'all. In case you thought I was talking about the one from a few days ago, this is the third mass shooting in 3 days. Put those prayer hands in. Folks are losing it out there in these streets. The third mass shooting in 3 days. So I tell you, this is why I'm going to do a little bit of talking today. Thank you for the prayers, BTD Mom. I'm going to do a little bit of talking today because at the end of it all, it's time for us to get busy. It's time for us to get on our square and do what it is we're sent here to do. Do it masterfully. Do it with finesse and with the gift and the awesomeness that is you. MCP 812, thank you for the prayers. Because anytime you talking about, in less than 3 days, you got just mass murder after mass murder after mass murder. This one claimed the life of at least 7 and others are hanging in the balances. Now, I want to say this even about the mass murders that take place, or I want to say the mass shootings. Somebody was like, thank you for those prayers, Cassandra Woke. Somebody was like, well, nobody lost their lives. And listen, what do you mean nobody lost their lives? I was reading the comments and I was like, have you lost your mind? It doesn't matter if they lost their lives or not. Those that were wounded will be forever changed. I look at the callousness of people and I just wonder what in the whole heaven and earth and hell is going on in your mind. You're talking about, well, nobody died, but they were wounded. What are we doing? I was walking around healthy or whatever state I was in, and the next minute I was shot. What do you mean they didn't die? So I'm like, I look at folks and I just scratch my head and I just shake it because I'm just like, y'all, you missed something. When they came out and gave caring, when they came out and you missed that line. So you missed that line some kind of way when you talking about, but they didn't die. They're just wounded. Forever changed, people. Whether you live or die, you out here you're shopping in the grocery store. The next thing you know, you're shot up. And even though they may live, that still doesn't mean that there are not forever situations in their body that will be transformed, as well as the mental state of the trauma and the drama. Grief isn't just losing your life. Tall Pumps, come on and say that again. Grief isn't just losing your life. That's some crazy talk. And I tell you, I cannot tell you how many times, Tall Pumps, I heard and read that echoed in the chat. And I'm like, it's no wonder that this is the world that we're living in when this is the sentiment and the kind of talk that you have going on from their heart. Because listen, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So they're not just talking and blowing off some whatever. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So I just look at that and I'm just like, y'all miss me with that. Because listen, you need some help right now. So at the end of the day, prayers going up and continuing. Thank you, original 718, original man. Appreciate those prayers. I look and I say, we've got work to do. And this is why we come in the lion's den. This is why we come in the lion's den, because we are about making change. We are about being the change that we want to see, not just talking about change, but we want to disrupt. I want to disrupt that kind of mentality that says, oh, but nobody died. It wasn't. I want to disrupt that kind of energy. I want to disrupt that kind of mindset because, as Tall Pump said, grief is more than just death. So I want us to be very sensitive to what's going on in this world, and let's start making some changes. Let's start making some moves. How about that? Now, I want to come here just real quick, fast and in a hurry, because truck driver put some stuff out there for us in